everyone, today I'll be doing a prepping for the new school year video. I want to show you what I've been doing to prep for the new school year. I'm going into my second year teaching, so I noticed a lot of things that I did that I wanted to improve on for this new year. So I've been doing a little bit every day just to change it up. And one thing I had mentioned in one of my haul videos is that I wanted to do an early finisher tub, and I had shown it. It's the one with the colored containers in it. I'll show it to you guys in a second in case you didn't watch that haul video. But I thought about it and could not justify having a whole tub for early finishers because I never had that many early finishers. And if I do have a lot of them, it means the activity I'm giving them is way too simple or way too easy for them. So I would have to change the activity. So I didn't just want to put to waste all these cards. They are a great resource. So I decided I would use these for small group. So I'm going to be putting these next to my small group table, and then I can use them for intervention or just small group. So for example, this one is 3D shapes and 2D shapes. I can modify it by having either just the 2D shape, just 3D shapes, or both, or just specific shapes. So that way I have a little bit more leverage into what the kids get, and I can incorporate more manipulatives with the cards and maybe dry erase boards or different things. So I'm definitely going to still be using them, but I'm going to try to use them for small group. So on that note, and I did up to December, because I wanted to try it out to December, and then if I like it, I would continue it for January. But I just make the January ones in December. Yeah. So I decided to make this file with all the different cards. And I am teaching kindergarten, if you haven't seen my previous videos. So this is kindergarten. And I'll put the link below to this. This is from a TPT seller. I forget her name, but it is a great resource. So I separated by literacy and math, and I did this so I can easily see what skills are in each month. That way if I want to grab a skill from a different month, I can easily do that. So here's September, October, November, December. So I did that for every single month, and that way I can see, like, this one has blends, sight words, and CVC words, and this is phoneme substitution, so I can see easily what skills are in each month. So that took a little while to snapshot all those cards and put them in here, but it was well worth it. I already printed it out, and I will put it in my small group binder. That way I can easily look through it. So there's that. And I have the HP Instant Ink, if you were wondering. That's why I don't mind printing in color. I actually prefer to do that whenever possible. So I also wrote it out, what skills are in each month, again, so I can easily find what I'm looking for. Since I will be using it for small group, I wanted to see what standards I can link them to. So there it is. I'm just going to double check before I print this one out to make sure I got each skill in each month. So that's what I've been working on today. Like I said, I finished all these cards. I'm going to go and show you all the ones I've created so you can see it's massive. It's a massive file on TPT, and it's a lot of work to laminate and cut, but it's well worth it. Really nice set of cards. So this is the other things I've been prepping in case you're interested. Again, I taught kindergarten, so if you're going to be a first year kindergarten teacher, this might be helpful. I don't know. So I made these clips. I just got some scrapbook paper and Mod Podged it onto the clip. Those two were extras. So I did that, and this will be for student work on the back cabinet, so I can just hang the student work on there and I don't have to keep using tape. I printed out a set of carpet rules because I did not have a specific set of rules, and I always had to be reminding them, so now I have some rules that I will post right in front of the class. These were those monster ABC monsters that I had gotten from Dollar Tree, so I laminated those. These were the little cards that came with that. I have to separate those. These were Play-Doh letters. And this is just to use for Play-Doh, or you can use it with pom-poms or whatever you'd like. And then it has the picture that matches the letter, and this is also for Play-Doh, so that'll go in my Play-Doh center. Then these I made for my groups, my tables. So I just printed out a circle with the color on it. Last year I did use some signs. I'll insert a picture somewhere here. I had used those signs and the kids were always messing with them and scratching them, and I set the rules not to touch them, but they would touch them anyway. So I just decided to use this. There was no reason to have that sign there. This will just be flat and easy to see. So got that. And then I also created the center cards. This one will be for my centers chart. So I created the same ones that I'm going to put on the tubs. I created them for my chart, and that way I can flip through the colors on the chart. So I did that. I also printed these out. These will be their name tags. I just made that on, I think on Keynote, because I just use it on Mac and I find that Keynote's works fine. This is for the headphones for my shoe organizer. I'm going to put their headphones in there, and this is just a label that will go on top. I made this lunchboxes label. This will go on that big blue bin I showed in my haul. So I'll just put that on there. This is for my focus wall. Again, I made these on Keynotes. Key something? I forget. I think it's Keynotes. So I just made those there for my focus wall. This is for the clothespins to hang that up while I'm waiting to get some student work. This is their carpet seating chart. This worked wonders. I had actually just sketched one, and I'll insert a picture of that also here. I had just drawn one with a marker, and it worked great, because if they ever had any doubt as to where they were sitting, they would just look at the chart. So this time I made one a little bit nicer and laminated it so it'll last a little longer. So just made that. Also made this classroom rules I got on TPT. I'll put the link down below. I also used these rules last year and they worked great as well. I just had printed them out on copy paper and never laminated them, so this year I did them a little bit nicer. And these were the hand signals I used. These were also great. I wasn't sure if they would work in kindergarten, because my cooperating teacher that I had for student teaching used to use some similar to this, not exactly like this, but similar, and they used to work really well. But it also worked really well with kindergarten. So I'm using those same signals this year. And then this is just for my sub tub. I was making some lesson plans for that. And then just over here, I made my book bin labels, and I still have to laminate that, and this is just a rhyming activity I found on TPT. So that is the huge thing of laminating stuff I've created. I'm going to take you into my closet so you can see my huge mountain of stuff. So now we're in my closet, and this is my big pile of stuff that I've got for school this summer. I won't go into detail on it because I do have hauls that I made previously with most of this stuff, which I'll link down below as well if you want to see that. But I do have everything in here, and in this container I have 2 months worth of task cards. So this is literacy and math for October and November, and I just prepped the December ones. So this is the literacy ones, and you just saw the math ones. So it was a lot of work, and I'm finished with it, so hopefully that works well. That's why I only did up to December in case they don't like them, which I'm sure they will. They're just games. So those are finished. What else? Oh, I got this Velcro, which I didn't show, and this was really inexpensive on Amazon Prime Day, and I'm planning on using these for their name tags, because I use those, what are they called? Those adhesive labels that go on the tables, and it was a disaster. The kids kept picking at them, and it was a mess, and then it left this residue all over the table that I had to get off, and I just would not use them again. So I'm going to try out Velcro this year. And let's see, what else do we have? Let's go down there so I can show you what's in there. So, here we are in my closet. And I'm going to show you some of the other stuff I had picked up. There's some books, and yeah, it's pretty crazy. So let's get to it. So, over here are some books I got on Amazon Prime Day because they were really inexpensive, and it's one I really want to get, which is this one. This is called Don't Squeal Unless It's a Big Deal, A Tale of Tattletales. And I had just put on the YouTube video last year for my students, and they really liked it. And it worked pretty well for the tattling situation, because I was one that made the mistake when I first started that I didn't think tattling was a big deal. Like, oh, you know, they're just telling me something. Until I was a teacher and I had to deal with it. It's really bad because they will tell you everything. They will tell you if someone's smiling, if someone is breathing, practically everything. So this is definitely something I wanted to have, so I got that because there was a good coupon on Amazon as well. It was like $5 off of 15. So I used that along with this book. This book was also a really good price, and boys and a lot of girls too at that age really like trucks and cars, so got that one. And then I got my first Elephant and Piggy books. This one, Elephants Cannot Dance, and Can I Play Too? And I love these books. I'll definitely have to be getting more throughout the year because they're really easy to read. These are perfect for kindergarten. It has so many sight words. I think it's something they'll be able to read more independently, so I will definitely have to get some more of those throughout the year. This is a tub I had shown you. I will be taking these letters off because, like I said, I will be using these cards for small group instead of Undone. And I did order 2 more of these because they were at a really good price. They were the clear ones, but they were two of these for $25, which, if you know how these are, that's a really good price. And I'll try to divide them by reading and math. So hopefully I'll have that more organized and they'll be by my table. And then I think you've seen everything else. This is that big tub where their lunch boxes will go. I just put my things from the Dollar Tree in these containers in here. Like I said in my haul video, I will use those containers for their crayons. And I think I showed you guys everything else that's in here. Yes, this is just from my haul from Dollar Tree and my other haul as well. So I will try to make an update tomorrow. Let me know if you like this type of video, and thank you for watching.